The decision being made about evacuation of North Gaza to the south of Gaza, we have received 3 warnings. So beginning, I think, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So these 3 were mainly by telephone. We will phone the administration, telling them as much as they did with all, because they have the phone numbers of all the directors of the hospital, so they can they either send message or whatever means they have to notify. So these are the 3 warnings that they were.
So you received, not only do you receive 3 warnings after the first strike to your church, saying that the hospital would be bombed. What did it say? What the warning say?
The warning that the hospital will be, well, let's be clear. The warnings, they were to evacuate the hospital.
To evacuate the hospital?
Yes, that was the warning.
But the warning was that otherwise, sorry to be clarified, that was implicit in that was the idea that the hospital would be bombed because you had to evacuate it. They said, you're saying to evacuate the hospital.
The connection you make, what happened on the facts on the ground? 3 days before the actual bombing, the hospital was hit in the 2 floors that I mentioned, and then we continued to receive the notices to evacuate, and then the hospital was struck last night. So these are the facts on the ground, and that actually happened.
Given that the facts as you have set them out to us here in this room, the Israeli denies that they are involved in the bombing and that it was an Israeli missile. We must accept that they are worthless, they are baseless, those Israeli deniers, given they sent you 3 warnings to evacuate the hospital. Do you agree with that analysis?
People can analyze what they want to analyze. Again, from our point of view, we as the church, we continue to say that, the place, the hospital itself is a sanctuary for people, and what happened there is a crime. We are not, again, military people to decide, or we are not journalists to analyze. We are not politicians to decide. What we are saying here is that, what has happened in the hospital is a crime, is a massacre. What I'm saying is that, we got to receive the 2 missiles that hit the hospital, and as we could see and tell that they are from an Israeli strike at the hospital, and then we received the warnings, and then the blast took place.
Can I carry on about the warnings that you received to evacuate? I just want to clarify, because I don't fully understand the questions and the answers, but there was a general call to evacuate and to go south. Are you talking about that call to evacuate, or are you saying that there were specific warnings, get out of the building, we're going to hit this building?
There were specific warnings to get out of the building.
Okay.
For 3 times, 3 days since Saturday. How many people were?
I wanted to clarify, sorry, the Palestinian representative has been quoted by Reuters saying that one of these warnings came 1 hour before the explosion last night. Can you confirm that?
1 hour. As I said, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And this is Tuesday, that's yesterday. I'm not aware of the warning that was yesterday. I'm not aware of it, that's it.
How many of the displaced people from northern Gaza were taken sanctuary in your premises?
Every day was different. The first day we received the first warning, there were about almost something like 5,000 people. Then when we told them that we received the notification to evacuate the hospital, something like 200 remained in the hospital. That's the first day. Then people started coming in and going out depending on what is happening around. They said, we are in the center of Gaza, in Zaytun neighborhood, Saha, as we call it in Gaza. We are in the center, and every time there is bombing, every time there is an airstrike, people flee to the hospital because, as I said, this is a sanctuary for them. So it has been kind of fluctuating between thousands coming in and out depending on the day or the time of the day or what is taking place in our neighborhood.